Let's try and take you to Nasrec now, and this is where the ANC NEC is set to meet. On the table is a number of issues relating to nominations, financial disclosures and the controversial outcomes of the Integrity Commission's probe into Phala Farm. Let's speak now to our reporter Govan Whittles, who is there. Govan, good morning to you. Take us through the agenda of that meeting. I wonder what the skies above you signal for this meeting this weekend.
Certainly looks like storms are approaching, Oli, and we just got a chance to speak to Tony Ngeni, one of the NEC members. We'll play that content a little later, essentially confirming that they'll be debating the Phala Farm report. Tony Ngeni looking like he's ready for a tough debate on that report and indicating to us that he holds the view that conference can still take a decision to scrap the step-aside decision. And that, of course, he says, informed by some of the concerns raised by the provinces. It does look like there will be a thorough debate on the Phala Farm issue. The President has already responded to the independent panel, but it's what he said to the Integrity Commission that will be debated here at Nasrec. As we're here, we are noticing a number of other NEC members coming in. We also had a chance to speak to Olisi Tukwana, who said that he's been in conversation with Ace Makashule, who indicated that he wants to contest that conference and hopes to speak to the branches to raise his name. Let's give you some live footage here. Here we have Nkosazana Duma. It is the chairperson of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. We'll try to speak to him as he comes through. Hopefully he'll be able to give us some commentary. But it does look like this will be one of the hotter NEC meetings that are happening here. Thank you so much, Mr. Duma, man. Yeah, we'll just join this conversation.
In this particular NEC meeting, looking at you are preparing for the 55th National Conference?
It's a normal NEC meeting. We'll be debating matters, different matters. You'll get a proper briefing at the end of the day. ANC KZN is part of this NEC meeting, so it's a normal NEC meeting.
When are you holding a PGC as KwaZulu-Natal?
We're still going to decide on a date, and we're not rushing anything. Things are normal, things are fine.
What's your position on the step-aside issue?
You know the position of KZN, it's been presented in the past. Why do you want us to regurgitate it? It's still the same, but you're still going to debate at the end. The resolution of the conference will bind the entire membership of the ANC.
Do you anticipate a hot debate on that issue?
I don't think so. Thank you so much.
All right, not thinking so, but we'll see what happens inside the NEC meeting. Not saying much there. Some of the other leaders that are coming in are intending to voice their opinions. They don't seem shy to speak about the more controversial issues that are going to be on the table here at the NEC meeting, Oli. We'll, of course, venture to speak to as many of them as possible before they get into that meeting. Also hoping for a photo opportunity to gauge the mood of the room before it gets underway. That's usually what they allow us to do. And we'll just keep our eyes out at who's arriving at the moment because we do have opportunities to speak to them as they arrive. Not all of them willing, of course, but of course we will make that effort for you. We'll be outside this venue for as long as they allow us, and of course bringing you some commentary, some analysis, some of the views from the provincial leaders, but NEC members, hopefully some candidates as well that will be contesting. What's going to be interesting is their view on whether or not there is still room for those who are precluded from contesting due to the election guidelines to review that at this NEC meeting. And of course the Phala Farm debate is bound to be one of the headline talks here at this NEC meeting in Nasrec. And I see here Zizi Kodwa. Mr. Kodwa, just a few words if you would. All right, he doesn't want to say anything to us, Oli. That's just how we're going to do it for the rest of the day, but we will venture to give you as much content as possible. It's back to you for now.
All right, Govan Whittles making every effort to get us a word from the many NEC members that are going to be at that venue. We're told it's one of the first NEC meetings in person since the COVID was declared